In this video, we're going to get down to editing our voiceover tracks. We're going to remove any mistakes in the performance, eliminate any sort of clunky pauses, and just pick the best bits that serve this performance well. Now, although I'm using Logic Pro 10 to edit these voiceover tracks, every DAW should have functions similar to what I'm going to show you. I'm going to go up here to this menu that says drag, and I'm going to enable shuffle left. And what this will do is, if we zoom in on our track here, if I make any sort of edit, so I'm making a selection with what is known as the marquee tool in Logic, and then I can just hit delete. Watch this. Everything that was after that selection has now been shifted to the left. This can dramatically speed up your editing because you don't have to spend the time to move your regions around. Your DAW does this for you, just so you can get cruising right along, cleaning up your whole performance. So first things first, I want to take a listen to the first couple lines, get a sense for the beginning as well, because we have a little bit of a pause. Let's take a listen, and then we'll start to edit.
Logic Pro is a powerful, full-featured music app with all the tools you need to create professional quality music productions. Logic Pro is a powerful, full-featured music app with all the tools you need to create professional quality music productions. You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high-quality effects. You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high-quality effects.
Okay, so the first two lines are repeated, and there's better bits of each one. There's some bits that, I would like to replace. First things first, I want to point out the fact that there's some mouth noises right before this first line here. And if we expand the view of our waveform, maybe we can see it. Oh, can't see it here, but I know it's there. Just take a listen.
Logic.
Right there. So let's select it and delete. And take a listen.
Logic Pro is a powerful.
Perfect. And I'm going to start it from the beginning so I can get a sense for the lead up.
Logic Pro is a power.
Okay, that doesn't really seem necessary. So maybe we can even delete this. Take a listen.
Logic Pro is a powerful, full-featured music app with all the tools you need to create professional quality music productions.
Okay, that feels good. Now let's take a listen to some of these bits as compared to the second try of this line.
Full-featured music app with all the tools you need to create professional quality music productions. Logic Pro is a powerful, full-featured music app with all the tools you need to create professional quality music productions.
Okay.
Productions.
I like this one better because this one, just the tail end feels a little too croaky to me. And I was kind of debating right around here.
Featured music app with all the full-featured music app with all the
as compared to
featured music app with all the tools. Featured music app with all the.
Okay, I'm going to stick with this first line. So let's just remove the second line here. Cool. See how that feels.
Professional quality music productions. You can record, arrange, and.
So you can hear there's a breath right here that gets chopped off. So let's drag this right edge here. See if we can capture that breath. Now you can see that the shuffle mode has done some shuffling around, unintended. So I'm going to backtrack here. I'm going to go up to drag, set this to no overlap, and now drag this out. Let's see how that feels.
Music productions. You can record, arrange, and edit.
Okay, so now it feels more natural leading into the second line. Let's take a listen to the rest of this.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high-quality effects. You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high-quality effects.
Okay, I think I like this line better than this one. Take a listen to this again.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions. You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high.
Okay, so I'm kind of debating this first line as compared to this one. Make this selection. And if I duplicate my track here, squash this up, I can actually copy and paste this right down here. And I can move it to where it occurs on this first take. So I want to make sure not to impose on this next part of the line. I'll just place it right there.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high.
Now there is that little kind of squeak at the end of the line. We have to debate, is it better than what was originally there? Let's kind of backtrack and I'll mute this.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions.
Okay, maybe I want the word arrange instead because she sort of wavers on that word. Let's try that out. So I'll just drag this right about where it lands. Tuck this back. We're going to take out this other word too, so might as well embrace it. Here we go.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio.
Okay, no, not an improvement. So I think this line is the best that we've got. All right, let's take a listen.
MIDI regions. Add high-quality effects. Add high-quality effects.
Okay, so I'm going to keep this one. And let's hear this MIDI regions part.
Audio and MIDI regions.
Okay, I'm just going to stick with everything that I have, but I'm going to bring this up here. So right about there, I'd say.
Audio and MIDI regions. Add high-quality effects.
Okay, that feels good. Let's bring this back to shuffle and check this out. So if we delete this, it preserves that distance that originally was there. So let me just set this back to no overlap, drag it over. We'll even collapse that. Cool.
High quality effects. Mix your music in stereo or surround and export the final mix in a variety of formats for distribution.
So there's sort of some croaky syllables in there. Let's see if there's anything better.
You can record, arrange, and edit audio and MIDI regions, add high-quality effects, mix your music in stereo or surround, and export the final mix in a variety of formats for distribution.
Okay, so I don't love the tail end there. I think something around here is what I want. Let's take a listen to this last line.
Mix your music in stereo or surround, and export the final mix in a variety of formats for distribution.
Okay, that seems a little too forceful, so we're just going to get rid of that. I have a feeling that I want to capture just something in here. I don't really need this, so we'll get rid of it. Cool. And remember, I don't have shuffle left on, so that's why it's not shuffling over. I'm going to bring this down and right over here so I can identify what it is that I'd like to replace.
Mix your music in stereo or surround and export the
Something about that stereo or surround.
Music in stereo or surround and
Oh yeah, I like that much better. So let's see if we can finesse this. Bring this up. And we'll just mute this.
Music in stereo or surround and export the final mix in a variety of formats for distribution.
And we'll take a listen to distribution as well.
Distribution.
Okay, not as strong, so we're going to stick with this. Take a listen.
Effects. Mix your music in stereo or surround and export the final mix in a variety of formats for distribution.
Okay, cool. So now we've got something very usable. And we just took a couple different lines, kind of patched them together, picked the best of what was there, even finessed some of the breath noises. I'm just going to get rid of this. And the most important part at this point is we want to make sure to add a fade in between all of these regions and at the beginning of the first region and at the end of the last region. Fades ensure smooth transitions, especially between regions that have been kind of cobbled together, and ensures that you don't get pops or clicks from bad edits. So in this case, I'm going to go up to the region inspector, go down here to fade out, pick the type, crossfade. I like to use a value of 5 because it's pretty short. And then I just make sure to select the first region, go to fade in, fade out. And just like that, we have a smooth performance of our entire voiceover track. At this point, you could just run with what you have here, or you can commit this to an entirely new audio file if you just want to be safe. In this case, I would go up to File, go down to Bounce, and would bounce this region or track in place. And what this dialog will do, will take the different regions that we've moved around and shuffled together and create a brand new audio file and region. And that way we're not working off of the original take that we've been editing. This is kind of like a safety net in case you ever want to backtrack. So I'll go ahead. And just like that, we have our brand new audio file. And just remember, I expanded the waveform view, so it's actually not as loud as it looks. It didn't clip at all. We're in good shape. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and work on denoising our voiceover track. Anything that was maybe in the background that could become more apparent when we start to apply mixing effects like EQ or compression. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.